Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking Peter Yan. Peter Yan obviously just defeated Davison Figueiredo in the bantamweight division. What does this mean for Peter Yan? Does this mean a media title shot against Merab Dvalishvili, or perhaps other options are more suitable? Options like perhaps a Sugar Sean O'Malley. We're going to talk about the possibilities. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all it is that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Peter Yan is still considered one of the best fighters in that bantamweight division. My personal opinion, he just defeated a former champion, the former of Davison Figueiredo, fantastic fighter of his own, and this fight was very close. Obviously, if you did tune in, the timing was extremely awkward. Maybe some of us watched it on replay, and if you're familiar with the style of Peter Yan and Davison Figueiredo, you can imagine just a little bit of how a 5-round fight would go between the two. It's entertaining nonetheless, back and forth action the entirety of the fight. It was a very close fight indeed, and obviously at the end of it, Peter Yan was able to get the W. That being said, what does that mean for Peter Yan in the bantamweight division moving forward? Obviously, it's a positive sign, I believe, for Peter Yan, even though I thought that perhaps Davison Figueiredo was a true threat for a Merab Dvalishvili. The guy is just nothing short of spectacular. I do digress a bit. I don't think Davison Figueiredo is quite out of the equation yet. He can perhaps very well bounce back up. I'm just very impressed with the guy's performances in the bantamweight division thus far. He's not killing himself to make weight. It's just it seems like the natural division for the guy. He just did go 5 rounds with the former champion of the division, so that should say something. And obviously had Peter Yan on the receiving end of some exchanges, obviously, he's perhaps 1 or 2 fights from a comeback and probably 3 fights away from a title shot, regardless. But it's not an easy task for Figueiredo, obviously. For Peter Yan, obviously he talked about him wanting to skip over Omar Nurmagomedov to get a title shot. Being a fan of Peter Yan, I would not really be opposed to it, but if you're a purist and you want the next best guy to face the champion for a title shot, I think most of us would agree that Omar Nurmagomedov is that guy. Despite Peter Yan being interested in fighting the champion of the division and much more other fights. Obviously, there's so many good fights that could be had for Peter Yan. But obviously, a title shot is something that Peter Yan's hoping for. I just don't think that that's logical for the guy at this point. Because you have Omar supposedly up next for a title, the fresher fighter. Obviously, Merab Dvalishvili, Omar Nurmagomedov had similar time off. Merab last time around when he won the title, UFC 306, and Omar Nurmagomedov defeated Corey Sandhagen in a close contested fight. That being said, they had similar, so it's more than likely that we're going to see Omar versus Merab Dvalishvili, unless we get like a curveball. And for Peter Yan, perhaps a fight against former bantamweight champion Sugar Sean O'Malley is suitable to determine the number 1 contender for that title. I'm all for Peter Yan versus Sugar Sean O'Malley. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. For sticking around, please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.